This is an iris that I need to dig up and move, because right here I'm going to have a centerpiece for my garden, and this is in the way. Also, it's gotten quite large. See how it's expanded around? So I needed to divide it anyways. And even though this is January, we're having mild weather, therefore I can do it this time of year. So I'm just getting underneath the rhizomes and I'm lifting them. Let me get over here. And pulling it, and I busted it, but that's okay, that will live. That's got a good root on it. And let me get the others. Keep on going around. This one is an extremely pretty one. It's white with an edging of yellow and purple, and it just is so colorful, and it puts on so many blooms that it just is one of my favorites. I'm beating some of the excess dirt off of it. Look at that, roots on that thing. So I can go in here and see how many there are. See, that just split off. There's actually two here. There's this one, the mother, and then there's the other one. And I can put this, I'll trim back the roots just a little bit, and then I will replant it. Same over here, lots here. So I can just split it where it naturally occurs and then plant it. See, that one's got a little spur coming off of it. So plenty here. I'll finish digging these up and then we'll replant them. Well, here they are, dug up and out of the ground, and I'm going to trim back some pieces. Now I picked 3 to replant, 1, 2, and 3. They look like they had good roots, new growth coming, and I'm just going to trim back the old leaves, toss it aside. See, that's the new growth right there. And this one, I can divide it off. This is the old mother, and hopefully that's not in your way. Anyways, so I could snap that off right there at the juncture, and there I have this rhizome all by itself. And I'm also going to trim back the roots so that when I plant it, it won't be difficult to get it buried. So there is one. So here's another one. It's attached to a mother, and we will snap it off at the juncture. Trim back the leaves. Careful not to cut the new growth there. Trim back the roots a bit, and that's good. 2. Oh, there's a third one over there. Okay, trim back the leaves. Actually, this has 2 new growth. There's one there and one there. Looks like that got a little bit cut, but I think it'll be okay. And then some of the roots. Now we'll go find the primo spot. We want to put these back in the ground, and we will do just that. Okay, here's where we're going to replant these, and I'm going to put them right about here. I had some dahlias here, and they just got too tall, so they need to be further back. So I think this is perfect for the iris. They'll be done blooming when it's time for more dahlias to go in here. And like I said, I'll put the dahlias further back. Now I'm going to replant these, and I'm going to have this part facing outwards and the nose pointing inwards. And I'm just going to worm them in there. I don't want the rhizome completely buried. I'm going to sprinkle some bulb tone in here. Now you have to be careful with this, the bulb tone, not because it's dangerous to the plants, but because for some reason critters love it. So they'll come and dig up where it's at many times. I haven't been having much trouble with squirrels. I do have a mole or a vole or something that's being a pest, but I'll take care of him later. Now that one I need to point towards this one. So they're going to be kind of in a triad shape. And that's it. They'll come up in spring and we'll share them blooming. Good job. Hopefully they will bloom the first year. They did when I first planted them. So we'll see if they go ahead and bloom. If not, we'll let them grow up and they'll bloom the following year, following spring. Okay, I have more to dig up and transplant.